One thing that's really helped propel me forward in the deconstruction of my faith that started about 4 years ago is to be more forward focusing and not being worried about trying to explain to other believers why I am where I am now. Because trying to get people to understand a place where you are that they have never been is almost impossible. Think back to when you were a Christian. At least when I was a Christian, if somebody was in my shoes where I am now and they were telling me that they had left the faith, I've already got a storyline in my head that the church has taught me. I am not capable of believing what an atheist is telling me that they now believe or don't believe about God. That's not my paradigm. I literally am not capable of following them. So letting go of the need and the want and the desire to have every single person that comes across my path to want them to understand me, to need them to understand me for me to be valid, I've gotten rid of that need. And it's been a lot of work, telling myself over and over that my opinion is just as valid as their opinion. And when it comes to myself, my opinion is more valid than their opinion. And what they think of me is none of my business. It's okay for people to disagree with what I believe and for them to not like me, even if it's family. Am I going to be an owner or am I going to be a victim of my life story? Am I going to let what other people think about me or what they perceive about me to run my life and let me be down? Or am I going to take charge and propel myself forward and do what I want to do with my life? I have the ability to thrive, but I cannot do that if I'm looking backwards, and I cannot do that if I'm stuck on what people think about me. So it's not that I absolutely don't care about any of it anymore. I do care, but not in a sense that's going to stop me from speaking up and saying anything or taking a certain path in my life. That part of my life is over. I'm moving forward, and if somebody else doesn't like it, they have two choices. They can get out of my way, or they can just ignore me. Because I'm not going to entertain their ideas of what my life should be like anymore. I've worked really hard to get to this space. If nothing else, their attempt to interfere with my life gives me more content to help those of you who are a chapter or a year behind me. I choose my people. I choose who gets to be in my inner circle. And if there's a person that's not validating, uplifting, encouraging me in the way that I am trying to go, the path that I want to take, then there's a boundary. They can't be in my inner circle. I want to encourage you to take control of your life. Take control of who you allow to influence you. Whose opinion do you allow to affect what you do and don't do? Because the most important person in this picture is yourself. Distance yourself from people who don't support you, and then you can thrive.